Oh, not bad. As long as there's funny value, I'll become a disaster god soon. However, I always feel that the term funny value is a bit low. Could it be that after the system merged with JoJo and become a fool? JoJo was not happy at that time. You're the idiot. At this moment, I suddenly thought of something. I suddenly stood up. The way to obtain the funny value is unexpected. I might as well stand in front of the door and shout. Open the door for me. I thought of something very important. The bandit pushed the door open with displeasure. He shouted, "What the hell are you shouting for? What's your business?" As the bandit finished speaking, I raised my hand and gave him a big wallop. The system prompts to add 1 point of wit. The bandit was furious and said, "I just dodged his first kiss, and now I almost got killed." I saw the bandit raise his fist to hit me. I was not panicked. I said, "Do you think? Why did your king kidnap me? My handsome and unparalleled body. I'm afraid I'll be crippled by your punch." The bandit immediately stopped his fist and said, in horror, "What the hell are you trying to say? Does the bandit have any other reason to kidnap you?" I stepped forward and said in a mighty and domineering manner, "A hostage with no ransom. Why do you still keep him? If you lose your soul, you have to kidnap a doctor to save you. Think about it." The bandit was shocked. Could it be that? Could it be that the boss has a crush on you? The system prompts to add 1 to wit. I showed a charming expression and said, saying that you are teachable. You're not stupid. Since you understand, why don't you listen to my orders? The bandit immediately bowed respectfully to me. Please give orders. System prompt, add 1 to wit. JoJo has become strange. It works. Strange knowledge has increased again. So, I use the title of my husband to command them. I commanded these bandits who were guarding me. While enjoying good food and wine, I also earned a wave of funny value. At this time, I shouted at the bandits, "You bunch of losers. Listen up. I only eat drunk Shunshun's drunk shrimp. Drunk shrimp only from Tinyu building. Don't try to fool me with these junk." I said I only drink Bai Huan Yang. What kind of crap is this? JoJo said on my shoulder. So cursing can get funny value. Why doesn't it increase now? I proudly said, so you're still too young. You only saw the first layer. JoJo asked in confusion, what should we do next? Oh no. What if I make a mistake and get exposed? I raised my hand to signal Lei Falai. What are we still doing here? Let's clean up. Seeing Li Falai's speechless look, I secretly laughed. Quickly show your funny side. To my surprise, Li Falai picked up the plate and said, I know. I will do it. I opened my mouth in surprise. This script is wrong. JoJo shouted from the side. Changji, Huaji is really not growing. The system is broken. Meow. I was so nervous that I sweated. Could it be that I've met a master? JoJo asked curiously, what master? I looked at Lei Fei's back. I thought like JoJo. You're on the first floor. You think I'm on the second floor. but in fact I'm on the 5th floor. And he is likely on the 4th floor. He anticipated my anticipation. Suddenly, a heavy female voice came. What are you doing? I turned around and I saw Yin Rulan accompanied by 2 handsome men. Walked in. The bandits greeted respectfully. Yin Rulan said to the bandit in charge of me, Shen, you are responsible for watching the hostage. What are you doing? Shan looked flattering. Boss? I have followed your wishes to take care of this handsome guy. No, I have served your son-in-law well. Yin Rulan crossed her hands in front of her chest and said in surprise, No. So what's that? I know it's my turn to play. She said, Guy, I've heard that there are a group of heroes outside Xishan City. And the leader is a beautiful woman. Today I saw they are indeed extraordinary. All the words in my heart could only be summed up in one sentence. Voice like orchid. She said, Oh, what words dare you play with my subordinates? I guess you have made up your mind. I immediately covered my chest and said with grievance, Of course I have. I want to draw a perfect end to all this. I instantly knelt down on the ground and hugged Yin Rulan's thigh and shouted, I didn't mean to mess with them. Uncle, I was wrong. Please spare my life. As I said last time, I hugged the female bully's leg and shouted, Please, spare me. The little minions around me listened to my reason. They were confused. And then a wave of hilarity came towards me. I made a fortune. Yin Rulan was also confused. She thought I was tough. I didn't expect Rinzong to be so rhythmic. He kicked me away randomly. Then he shouted to lock this guy up again. What tricks are you playing? As long as he doesn't die. I sat on the ground with injuries, taking the beating. Why do these little bastards only hit my face? They must be jealous of me, Jojo said angrily beside me. How dare you? When did I suffer such a great humiliation? Why didn't you upgrade just now? I looked at the system panel and thought, I don't know how much 96 points of funny, how much strength it can increase. I must endure it first. Jojo crossed her arms. So that's how it is. You're such a smart cat. I smiled and said, Let's start strengthening now. Jojo sniffed his little muscles. Is it finally my turn to appear? Under Jojo's invincible cat skirt, the funny value dropped rapidly. The system continuously sent prompts of successful upgrades. Suddenly, the system prompts that your funny value is insufficient and cannot continue to upgrade. The current body value is 9. The next level will break through to the first level. It needs 100 funny points. Currently, there are 90 points left. I drag 3 to break through the realm. I need more funny points. It's reasonable. Fortunately, I didn't act rashly just now. At this time, Jojo's blood was surging. Body refinement 9. Can already beat those little minions. Let's go out and fight them. I just smiled. At this time, Li Fai Lai suddenly came to me. Just take this internal medicine wine. You can use it first. I was stunned, Miss Li. I thought you hated me. Why are you suddenly so kind to me? In my puzzled expression, Li Fai Lai said calmly, I do hate you, but as a doctor, I can't stand seeing injured people. I held the medicinal wine. I felt a little awkward. Is this girl so direct? Can't you be polite? At night, Yin Rulan leaned on the chair boredly, showing off her proud figure, and played with a dagger in her hand. She thought being in the cottage all day. It's really boring. Suddenly, someone shouted. Something happened. Big boss. Datsui at the third watchtower was dead. Yin Rulan stood up excitedly. Oh, finally, something to do. Datsui was lying on a stretcher and was obviously dead. The bandit next to him said, Datsui died inexplicably. Yin Rulan leaned over to check. She thought he was attacked by the mountain girl. It was too late to save him. The bandit was shocked. Shenmei is from our Shishan city. The mortal barrier around is very strong. How did it appear? Yin Rulan's expression gradually became ferocious. Shenmei is a fairy from the sea, the hostage of my mother. And now she's hurting me again. The younger brother doesn't seem to want to live in peace. Pass the order. Except for guarding the captured brothers, and the others in groups of 5. And search the mountain with torches. Find that little bastard for me. At this time, I was sitting cross-legged in place. Jojo looked at me with a decadent face. Changji, why are you sitting still? Didn't you say you would show me off? I said, Jojo. The time is not right. Don't worry. Just as Jojo was rolling on the ground, the sound of bandits searching the mountain came from outside. I suddenly opened my eyes. It seems that our time has come. Dr. Lee is so unlucky. Not only did he lose his first kiss, but almost got raped. When I heard the bandits were going to search the mountain, I knew my chance had come. I heard the bandits' conversation outside the door. Brother Shan, just let me in and have fun. The boss only said not to touch. The little white face didn't say anything else. I was stunned and a bandit was coming in. Suddenly, the door was pushed open. A bandit with buck teeth walked in. I've heard that Dr. Lei is a beauty. Today is my lucky day. Be obedient and suffer less. Bai File said calmly in the corner. If you want to insult me, I can't resist. But if you do, I will kill myself. If the young master doesn't have me as a doctor, you'll be a monkey. If you're not afraid of something happening to him, then you can come. That rabbit-toothed body looks like he drank fake wine. He directly unbuckled his belt. I don't believe it. Today I'll show you my power. The bandit rushed towards Li Feilai while talking. Li Feilai closed his eyes in fear. I heard a thud. Rabbit Tooth fell to the ground with 2 big bags. I pretended to clap my hands. I said, Dr. Lee, shouldn't you have asked me for help in this situation? I thought to myself, what's going on? I'm also a hero saving beauty. Why didn't I get the Huaji finger from him? At this time, Li Feilai still said lightly, You and I are not related. You have no reason to save me. Instead of hoping for the impossible, it's better to face the reality. After Li Feilai finished speaking, he bowed to me in front of Jojo's surprised expression. She said, However, I still appreciate your help. I'm still deeply grateful. Jojo raised her eyebrows and said, Prostitute. It's harder to get funny value from him than to climb to the sky. I also thought in my heart that this girl was interesting. This woman is too stingy. I saved her, but she didn't even reward me with a kiss. She's so rude. I shouted outside the door in the room, "Fool, outside!" "Come in, you idiot." Sean suddenly pushed the door open. "What the hell are you yelling about?" "Fuck, what happened to you? Erde?" "How dare you hit our people, you brat."